When this video finds you, it is because you are ready for your next energetic upgrade. How do I know this? Because I'm you. In the quantum realm, everything is one, and it's an ocean of energy, an ocean of potentiality from which we all come from. And science has known this for a long time. More and more of us are waking up to this realization, and this is part of that energetic upgrade. It's a time of Aquarius. We've entered, are entering in the transition to the age of Aquarius, which is bringing a lot of updates, a lot of upgrades, both to our technology and to our own technology, right? The body, the vessel that we're in. And I myself have been going through a lot of these initiations, a lot of these activations, a lot of these upgrades. And today I'm speaking directly to our technology, to this technology that you're in right now, right? The body that you're in, the vessel that you're in, as a way to understand this world, as a way to experience and to relay information, right? You're listening to my voice, and you yourself have your voice that you get to use, and together we get to share information and inform one another, right? And in a way connect the dots a bit faster to the bigger picture of this game of God that we're all in, that we're all playing. If this video found you, it means you are a chosen one. You are one who is ready to step into a new level of responsibility, right? You are more able to respond to situations, to the life around you, and that makes you a more powerful player in this game. There's so much an abundance of media, of information, of content, and not all content is created equally. So in this energetic upgrade, you are getting heightened powers of intuition, of discernment, and of clarity. So use your intuition, use this energy that maybe you already are tapping into, or it's new for you, to really perceive and filter out what it is that's coming at you, right? And what are you choosing to accept into your reality. Now, there's the other thing, that everything we've ever seen or heard or witnessed is already inside us. So there's a lot of programs that are running inside of you, that are running inside of me, that that are quite old and possibly out of order, out of date. So when you receive an energetic upgrade, it is an opportunity to flush out, literally and physically and spiritually, to flush out all those programs, all those beliefs that are draining your energy, that are no longer serving you, right? As we advance into this new era of connectivity and of information, and really getting to understand this reality we're in, this universe we're in, and how each of us is creating our own reality based on the beliefs, based on the mindset that you have, right? The beliefs that you wake up with have a huge impact on your life, right? The thoughts that you're having throughout the day, a lot of the times they're just playing in the background. And the more conscious we can get with these beliefs, these patterns, the quicker you're going to be able to access a higher timeline for yourself, okay? So allowing this energetic upgrade to kind of flush the system, to really cleanse our whole system, is going to be crucial for you to really fully step into this next energetic imprint that you're about to receive. And this literally means you begin to vibrate at even higher frequencies, right? They say that this world, this realm is one of the densest frequencies. So if you've ever felt constrained in your body, you know, or you really are feeling the aches and pains of the body, it's because we're in a very dense dimension. And that's not evil. There's nothing wrong with that. We chose that, right? In this dimension, we really get to experience touch and taste and smells, you know, and all the beauties of this life, of this existence. That's exactly what this vessel, this beautiful temple of ours, these human bodies are meant to do. With that in mind, the earth is raising its frequency, right? We've been having solar flares coming in. We've been experiencing tremendous explosions of knowledge and of information that we need to be able to pair with wisdom, right? It's not just about filling yourself up with information and content, because that's just going to make you spiritually saturated and bloated, right? And mentally bloated. So many people, you can't tell, but they're mentally and spiritually just out, you know, they're so bloated. There's so much stuff in there. So it's super important right now, if you are to receive this energetic upgrade, which will coincide with the solar eclipse and the transition into fall later this week. For you to receive this upgrade in energy, you're gonna have to do a couple of things. And one of those is to get outside, to really make it a priority to get outside, get into clean air where you can breathe, where you can just listen to sounds that are not man-made, you know, that are not human-made. So your body, these bodies that we're in, have billions of years of evolution in the natural world, right? So when we come back to the natural world, when we can come back to just listening and kind of shutting the mind off and just listening and taking in the wisdom, the beauty, the information, the music that is all around you, you can begin to actually unclutter your mind and cleanse your mind, cleanse your spirit, cleanse your aura, right? If you're around a lot of people, which a lot of us are, it's easy to take on other people's energies, other people's vibration. And you may all of a sudden be feeling really sad or really anxious and you don't know why. Well, look at the people you've been around, okay? And you can learn, we can go over this in another video, how to cleanse yourself from the energy of other people, okay? So being outside is crucially important to reconnect, okay? Because we're not all mind, right? We have these bodies, we're in this world, and the body, your body, has tremendous amount of information that's waiting for you to tap into it, to activate it, right? It has DNA that's dormant, okay, that's asleep. And you get to decide to wake that up, right? You get to decide to jump on this next level of consciousness, this next level of awareness, and fully step into this consciously, right? That's the beauty of this. We're stepping into this consciously with the intention of doing this, right? Because many of us are here to be of service, right? And to be a helping hand in the evolution of mankind and the evolution of consciousness, right? So give yourself this opportunity to get outside. Another thing is to be with the sun. Okay, the sun just set here and I got to do some sun gazing and just be very present with the sun and receive the rays of the sun, right? Receive the light. When we hear all these metaphors and, you know, holy books talking about the light and the light of God and receiving the light and following the light, that's it right there, right? Without that light, we're in darkness, right? For our ancestors, the moment the sun went down, it was a whole other world, right? Most of us now have electricity, which is fantastic, and it lets us still kind of be in the know of this reality. But it's so important to connect with the sun, right? A lot of you are already sun gazers, sun worshippers, sun lovers, right? We love the sun. I love to be outside. I love to receive the sun. Whenever I can, I take off as many clothes as I can, or all my clothes, and just I can feel how my cells are dancing and singing, right? From receiving this nourishment, receiving, if you think about it, all the food that this beautiful, magnificent planet grows is powered by sunlight, right? All the green, all the grass, all the herb, all the flower, all the vegetable, all the fruit is powered by the sun. Then animals eat those fruit, right? And then humans get to kind of decide, some of us more than others, what we're eating. But it's super important, wow, to connect with the sun, to connect with the light. Take your shoes off and reconnect with the earth. If you can jump in the water, jump in the water, right? If you can, roll around in mud, do it. If you can get outside when it's raining, do it, right? It's so important for you to break the mental patterns, okay? It's crucial that you interrupt the mental pattern, the mental programming that the reality wants to put in you, right? And even social media, and all these apps, it's so easy to get caught because that's how they're designed, okay? So it's super important to take time to meditate also. Quiet down, okay? Take a few minutes when you can, at the start of the day, at the end of the day, to really come into silence, okay? Come into silence and sit in that silence, okay? And it's at that point, yes, you could say you're sitting with yourself, but it's really, you're just sitting, okay? Because the deeper you go into meditation, the less of a person there's there, right? The less of an identity, the less of an ego. And you start to tune into collective consciousness, to Christ consciousness, okay? Step by step, we all get there, right? And that's truly the end goal. The bigger picture is that every person, every cell, every self, every individual will remember the divine blueprint that exists within each of us to awaken these powers, right? We're moving into this age of Aquarius, which is all about each self is sovereign, right? Understanding that it exists within the greater whole. So all these practices are meant to get us back in alignment with earth consciousness, okay? Because look at what's happening in the world. All these individual cells want to do crazy stuff and go out of the order, and that is literally cancer, right? Cancer in the body is when a couple of cells decide to do their own thing and either reproduce like crazy or, change the program or do something, or go and they start eating and killing other cells. Okay, so this is a very important time for you to ground, to come back into yourself, to slow down, to look around, look around externally, but also internally. Where are you at? Where am I at? What's important in my life? Where am I getting my food from? Where am I getting my water? Where's my family? How's my heart? How's my health? Very important things that are going to continue to come into play. And the beauty of it is that we have each other. We have our communities, we have ourselves, we have the divine, we have spirit, we have our animal guardians and partners, we have our herbs, our plants, our flowers, we have earth, right? We have water. All these incredible elements that are literally holding this reality together. So if you've made it this far, thank you for following along and for listening. And now's your time. Enjoy this new energetic upgrade. Take your time, hydrate, lots of fruit, lots of vegetables, healthy, wholesome foods, and get a lot of rest. It's time to rest. It's time to slow down and take a page from nature. Do what you got to do and then rest and then retire and then go relax. You know, let the body recuperate. Let the mind shut down for a while, okay? This next energy upgrade is going to be massive for all of you who are ready for this. Let me know what you think in the comments. How are you preparing? How are you feeling? This one's massive. There's a lot of big things coming, both from up there, out there, and from in here, right? Each of us carries a piece of the puzzle, and these are very exciting times. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay safe, stay well, stay happy. Peace.